Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Nanda and today we are going to talk about 10 little things that I like about China. So first, a little disclaimer. These are my personal opinion. These are from my experience and I cannot talk about whole China. So yeah, please just keep that in mind. If you agree, you agree. If you don't agree, well, that's also okay. It's your opinion. So these are not in any particular order, I guess. Number one, I have technology. Technology is amazing in China. Like basically nowadays you can do everything through your phone, through internet. I'm talking especially about WeChat. WeChat is amazing because you can actually pay anything anywhere with your phone. So nowadays we don't even have to use cash anymore. Number two, I have convenience. China has become a very convenient place. And what I mean convenient is that you can have anything that you need at your door. You just use your phone, order food, order even things from the convenience store. Also, the delivery package is the same. I do have to say, things that come outside of China will take a long time. So that's not really a positive thing. But things that if you order inside of China, like through Taobao, that's fantastic, it's very fast. Number three, I have transportations. Actually is fantastic. We have the buses are very often coming, going. That's amazing. Trains are super fast. We have the bullet trains. Taxis. There's taxis everywhere. And the best part is that these transportations, they are quite affordable. So number four is the costs of living. So costs of living here are quite cheap. I guess it really depends on what country you're coming from. Things like food is quite cheap around here. Transportations, like I said, transportation is very, very cheap. Clothing, if you go to Chinese shops, you can find very affordable clothes. It really depends on how you live your life, basically. What I mean is you can actually save a lot of money living here, having a normal, nice salary. Number five, we have the old and new China. What I mean with this is here in China, you can go anywhere and you will always meet the modern with the old Chinese style. And I think that's great and that's very interesting to see. So when you find something like old style, you're like, wow, everybody's very, oh my God, this is so beautiful. Because it is. The old style, we have some old streets, so where you can just buy food and things like that. And everything is very traditional Chinese and it's so beautiful. And at the same time, you have the modern world, which is fantastic. We have buildings everywhere, huge things. China, everything is big in a big scale. So that's this mix of the world is very pretty. And number six, to go with this, we have beautiful places. So China has beautiful places that you can visit. There's always a park that you can go. There's always a mountain that you can go and see. There's always the modern style, if that's more your wave. Nature-wise, China can be very beautiful. More modern things, China can also be very beautiful. So number seven, we have opportunities as a foreigner. And I'm talking about work-wise, in my experience. Foreigners here, we have good opportunities. We are paid well, we are paid very well for our work. And it depending on your job, whatever it is. I know a lot of people, they have a business here. Maybe they started as teachers and then they moved on to creating their own businesses and stuff like that. So everybody is pretty happy with this. And as a foreigner, this is fantastic. Number eight is the culture aspects. And this one is the most I like it in a funny way. It's so interesting and I always think it's so funny when Chinese people, for example, you are sick or something happens and they just come to you, oh, you know what? You should drink more hot water. And this is a big thing here. Every time you have some kind of pain, you're not feeling good or something, if you tell to a Chinese person that you are not feeling that well, they will just tell you to drink more hot water. So this is a very funny thing, and I love it when people tell it to me. It's just like, okay, yeah, I really don't think hot water will fix it. My broken leg this time. But number 9, the food. I like Chinese food. I like Chinese food. My mother-in-law, she cooks very well, very delicious. She makes very yummy food. But at the same time, I wouldn't say that Chinese food is my kind of food. If I had like to go to a restaurant and choose a restaurant, I don't think Chinese food will be my first choice. It's just I'm a little bit picky with food. I'm a little bit weird. So maybe I would go more to Japanese or Korean. Saying this is that where I am, we have a big Korean population, which makes we have a lot of Korean restaurants. I have a lot of Korean stuff. Yeah, so I get that going for me. So I can talk by my experience in this city is that I really like the food from Dandong because of the Korean and the Japanese food and some of the Chinese food. And number 10 to finish is people. Okay, so the thing is, I will also make a video later with things that I don't like about China. People are actually in both sides. And when you see the next video, you will understand why. People in China can be amazing. If people know you, if they start meeting you, like know you as a friend or something like that, they will treat you like family. It's fantastic. They will give you everything. They will be super nice to you. And another thing is, for example, if you just go on the street, because I am a foreigner, so you can see that I'm a foreigner. People can stare at you. It happens a lot, especially in smaller cities. Not in big cities, not that much, but in smaller places like where I am, people kind of stare. But sometimes people are super nice, and sometimes they just like, oh, can I take a picture with you, out of nowhere. But that's the thing, like they don't even want to talk to you, they just want to take the picture and then they just go. It happens a lot. I guess most of the time it's because they cannot really speak English and I cannot really speak Chinese, so you know, there's this communication barrier there, so what's the point? So you just take the picture, yeah, and there we go, move along. And that's it. So these are my top 10 things that I like about China. You can tell me in the comments below if you agree, if you are living here in China, if you agree with them, if you don't. I'll be waiting to hear from you, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you for the next one. Bye bye!